distinguished media persons, a very good evening. My apology for being late here because we had very extensive discussions and deliberations on the agenda items of the 49th session of the Programming Committee of SHARC, which is the body of joint secretaries of SHARC of the 8 member states. All the member states took part in the meeting. The meeting was held in a very cordial and friendly atmosphere, and I am very happy to inform you that the meeting concluded very successfully. Let me share with you some of the decisions and recommendations that the Programming Committee made through today's meeting. There were basically 4 or 5 major agenda of the meeting. They included the rationalization of the number of SHARC regional centers. It was with the motive of the SHARC, with the guidance of the SHARC leaders of the SHARC member states, to make SHARC institutions, mechanisms more effective, fruitful and productive. The previous session of the foreign secretary level body had agreed to go for institutional strengthening and streamlining. With that spirit, there was a discussion held on the selective closure and merger of some of the SHARC regional centers. As of now, we had 11 SHARC regional centers, and out of those centers, 7 centers were either going to be merged or closed. 3, we recommended in the past meeting of this committee to close 3 regional centers. Those were SHARC Human Development Resource Center, SHARC Documentation Center, and the SHARC Information Center. And we had also decided to recommend the merger of 4 other regional centers, which had very similar mandate, especially dealing with environment and disaster management. Those 4 centers were SHARC Disaster Management Center, SHARC Forestry Center, SHARC Meteorological Research Center, and SHARC Coastal Zone Management Center. With that previous decision, we had the task to finalize the phase-out plan of all these 7 regional centers, and we had extensive discussion on this phase-out plan. The phase-out plan included the compensation package for the staff working in those centers, and the management of assets, websites, and other vehicles and other details, on which we had broad understanding, and we came to a certain conclusion that we should move ahead. And with regard to the earlier decision to create a new center merging all these 4 regional centers related to environment and climate, we had recommended to create 1 new center, Environment and Disaster Management Center, and there was discussion on the location of that center. And when we discussed this agenda, we recommended that the modalities and the mandate are finalized. We finalized the mandates and modalities, and as far as the position of the location of the center, we agreed that there should be a specific concept paper from the willing member state, and there are 5 member states willing to host this new institution, and these member states will send the concept note detailing all the aspects related to establishment of this new center, and that will be presented to the next meeting of the programming committee. Today's meeting also finalized the SARC calendar of activities for the next year, for 2015. We discussed each and every item, activity, program of SARC for the next year under all the areas of cooperation. In SARC, you know, there are 16 areas of cooperation, and there are activities finalized by the SARC ministerial and other level of meetings, and also developed by SARC regional centers. We had discussion on those activities, and we finalized all the activities related to trade, economy, people-to-people contact, culture, energy, and so on and so forth. And while finalizing these SARC activities for the next year, we emphasize that these activities should be focused, prioritized, and outcome oriented. No activities which have not been carried out in the past will be forwarded to the next year. Our whole effort was to make all the SARC activities and programs reach to the people and bring out certain results. So that was the understanding among us, and accordingly we finalized the activities. Some activities we removed, some inserted in the calendar. That was the important recommendation or decision of today's meeting. I think these are the major highlights of today's meeting. If you have any queries, questions, I will be very happy to answer. Thank you very much.
Sir, one question, sir. As you mentioned that the new center is going to be formed, and 5 countries are positive in that center. Can you please mention the nations?
The countries which wish to host this center were basically those countries which had agreed to close the earlier centers which were based in their country. For instance, SARC Forestry Center was in Bhutan, and Bhutan also expressed its willingness to host this new center. And there was another center, Coastal Zone Management Center, which was based in Maldives, and Maldives also wished to express its willingness to host the center, and Bangladesh also expressed its willingness to host the center, as Bangladesh, one of the centers based there was SARC Meteorological Research Center, and India also expressed its desire to host the center, as India was hosting SARC Disaster Management Center, and besides that, Pakistan also expressed its desire to host the center, and these are the countries who expressed their willingness to host the center, and the decision will be taken in the next meeting of the programming committee after we get the details from the countries who wish to host the center.
Sir, why SARC thinks that some regional centers should be closed or merged?
What's the reason?
Or the reason behind this?
It was, in the 17th SARC summit declaration, it was mentioned, the leaders mentioned that all the institutions of SARC should be strengthened, revitalized. And with that spirit in mind, the standing committee that consists of the foreign secretaries, meeting held on 19 February this year in Maldives, took decision on that, prior to taking decision on this matter, the SARC Secretariat was with the responsibility of preparing a comprehensive report on reform, and Secretariat had with the consultation with the stakeholders, as well as considering the report of the audit team and the performance evaluation. Secretariat recommended these centers to be closed or merged, and it was based on the performance metrics of the centers that the decision was taken to go for closure or merger, and the programming committee was tasked with this responsibility by the standing committee to give the details of the phase-out plan, and this committee has recommended for that phase-out plan.
So how effective have these centers actually been in the past years? Because I don't think these centers have been that effective. So how will merging it make it effective?
That was the purpose behind the decision or recommendation to go for closure or merger. You know, the SARC spirit, the spirit of cooperation. If we want to take it to the people's level, the institutions and personnel who work for SARC should be effective to deliver the results. I think on the basis of that, that certain centers, certain institutions needed reform to make SARC more effective, more result-oriented. This decision was there, this directive was there from the highest level, that was from the summit level. Some of the centers whose performance was good on the basis of the evaluations done by the SARC Secretariat and the audit team. These centers, we decided to keep them, which are, there are 4 regional centers which remain as it is, like SARC tuberculosis and HIV AIDS center in Kathmandu, in Bhaktapur, and SARC cultural center in Colombo, SARC energy center in Islamabad, and SARC agriculture center in Dhaka. These centers, their ranking, their performance ranking was satisfactory, and we decided to keep them as it is. And when going for the decision to close and merger, we have also agreed that the mandate of the remaining centers be reviewed, so that their performance, their outcome could be made as per the expectation of the people. Thank you.
Sir, I will discuss about next SARC summit. Where the host country as the next?
That was not discussed at our level. It will be on the agenda of the Council of Ministers.
Have you discussed any agreement which can be signed the summit?
This time we didn't discuss about the agreement.
Sir,
Yes.
in this programming committee meeting, there is a lot of recommendations you have already mentioned, and that recommendations will be placed in the standing committee meeting.
Yes.
And it is a must-talk issue in this region that for the development of this South Asian region, connectivity, regional connectivity is very much important. And in the area of regional connectivity, China is included. This is a must-talk issue. So my question at this point, in your programming committee meeting, did you discuss about the connectivity and about the inclusion of China in this body? Maybe China may be included in even in the SARC main body. So did you discuss about this issue?
We didn't discuss the issue of observers in our meeting. That has got a separate agenda in the next day's meeting. As far as the question of connectivity is concerned, definitely there are certain programs, as I informed you earlier, that we while finalizing the activities for the next year, for 2015. There are so many programs related to all the areas of cooperation. And there are some agreements in pipeline related to connectivity. As far as the question of observers is concerned, we in the previous National Programming Committee, not in this meeting, we have already made the recommendation that the engagement with observers will be on project-based cooperation basis, and there will be a certain mechanism through which the observers will submit their project proposal, and the programming committee and the representative of the observers will discuss the proposal, and the cooperation will be finalized. And we have also finalized the areas of priority for SARC member states, where the engagement with observers will be included. Thank you.
One of the for the regional cooperation, and this year is localizing Dibatis and for prosperity. Do you think this is an area that between the for peace, between the relation between Pakistan and Bangladesh and India border situation?
We didn't this issue we didn't discuss today. We have included the one this theme, deeper integration for peace and prosperity. Just capturing the vision of the leaders of our leaders when they decided to form this regional grouping back in 1985. That one of the things that was agreed upon was the peace, the focus on peace that is mentioned in the